Okay, this lesson for our Cornet Project class simply asks, how could simply defining depravity turn Calvin's world upside down? This is what happens when you look for a lexical definition, and now we work to prove why this is the best word. Poneru, G4190, depraved. Matthew 7:11, depraved ones, 4190. The Septuagint was, let's say, approximately 300 BC. And then, of course, Genesis, the Hebrew, was, let's say, approximately 1450, 1500 maybe years. And then Matthew was approximately 60 AD. So now what we have is, at the very beginning, it says Genesis 2:9, that is the time God placed man in the garden. He said, the tree of the result to have noticed, and of course continue to notice, a knowable thing, a good one, and a depraved one. Now, if you're following along in English, great, you can just look at that. Then Matthew, now you're looking at actual history over 1,500 years later. But then as far as the comparing the text, the Koine Old Testament with the Koine New Testament, you're looking at over 350 years in age between the texts, and Jesus is recorded. Since therefore you yourselves, depraved ones, G4190, while being depraved ones, have noticed, and of course continue to notice, to be giving good gifts. So the only reason for this video is to give the proof, or as we would say when we would complete an argument, QED. So there's the proof, and no, it is probably more correct, and it's actually demonstrably so now, as Dr. Dillard, W.A. Dillard would say, depravity of the total man and not total, for total depravity would remove the ability to notice. And insight, the ability to notice, is the ability to respond accordingly. So have a blessed day, but this is the proof of the lexical definition and why it has to be that term G4190, for there's no time gap between the time Adam sinned, disobeyed, and when he appropriated depravity. So the result when he disobeyed was that he resulted to have noticed good and depravity. So you have a blessed day and enjoy this lesson.